Revenge trading. You may have heard of this term before, or maybe you haven't. However, it's something that you have to control whenever you're trading. Now, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this term on this channel before, but I never delved deep into this topic until now. So, as a trader, you're going to experience some losses, right? Just like an athlete will lose some games here and there, traders will lose some trades here and there. It's part of the game, right? Now, the problem is, as humans, we hate losing. We can't help it, right? In fact, we actually hate losing more than we like winning, believe it or not. For example, there have been studies that suggest that the pain of a $20 parking ticket is far greater than the joy of finding $20 on the floor. It sounds crazy, but it's just what's embedded in our human nature. And you see this in so many different areas of our lives. It's just a human flaw. I mean, I've been in relationships where I've been severely unhappy, but I refuse to leave only because, the pain of losing or wasted time is so deeply felt, much more than the opportunity of just leaving and gaining happiness from someone else, right? So this is a topic that's pretty much relatable to anyone else, right? However, just because it's in our human nature doesn't mean that we can't have better control of our emotions. So tying this back to revenge trading, when traders lose, including myself, something that we tend to do is revenge trade, where we take a loss and then immediately try to recover from that loss as quickly as possible. Now, of course, trying to recover from a loss is a good thing, but it becomes a, problem with revenge trading when you're making illogical trades, or in other words, you're not following your plans. For example, let's say I was bullish on Apple stock and I'm trying to make a profit with the idea of Apple stock going higher in price. So I follow my plan, I'm going along with my trading strategy, but guess what? I'm wrong, and Apple starts going down in price. Okay, it happens. Traders aren't right 100% of the time. So I sell my position in Apple and take a loss. I lose my money, I take an L. But what ends up happening is that we feel this painful feeling of loss, and we feel like we just have to redeem ourselves immediately. So without even thinking, I start shorting Apple stock. I didn't even make a plan. I didn't come up with a strategy. I just short Apple because I lost my money being bullish on the stock. So now without thinking, I'm bearish on the stock. Now I'm trying to make my money back from, Apple by profiting with the Apple stock going down. But guess what? Because I wasn't thinking clearly, I wasn't reading the charts, I didn't realize that Apple was actually approaching a strong area of support, and now Apple stock is actually bouncing up. So now I'm losing money again because I'm shorting the stock, trying to make a profit from it going down, but the stock is going up. It's going in the opposite direction that I'm now trading, right? And I could have noticed, that it was a possibility of reversing, but I wasn't thinking clearly because I was revenge trading. I lost my money the first time, and without even thinking, tried to make it back, which caused me to lose more. And that's exactly what goes down in revenge trading. So how can we avoid this overwhelming emotion that causes us to lose focus and put traders in to endure more loss, right? So here's a few solutions that I recommend to avoid this. The first solution is to give yourself 10 to 15 minutes before you take another trade. So what the solution does is allow you to reflect on your trade and avoid the impulsive decision to make another trade without thinking. Because in reality, revenge trading is a very impulsive decision. So if you give yourself a break, you're less likely to make those irrational decisions that lead to losses. So for example, think about it like this. Let's say you check your email and so you see that your favorite store is having a limited time sale going on. By the merchant putting this limited amount of time for this sale, it adds pressure. And with more pressure, you're more likely to fold. But if you give yourself time and you step away from even looking at the online store, you're less likely to make any impulsive purchases that you didn't even need in the first place. So going back to trading, when you suffer from a loss, put a timer on and step away. And by doing this, you can alleviate the pressure of having to recover right away and making irrational decisions. So after every losing trade, just put a timer on your phone and stop taking trades. Now, a second solution is to have a checklist of criteria for trading. Now, your checklist for when you enter a trade is going to be personal and go accordingly to your trading strategy. So maybe you only enter trades if the RSI is oversold. Maybe you only enter trades if the stock bounces from the support. Whatever your criteria is, go ahead and make a checklist and only enter a trade when the criteria is met. This solution is going to prevent impulsive trading decisions from revenge trading and have you only taking trades that seem rational to your personal trading strategy. Because at the end of the day, we only want to take good trades. and avoid falling into a trap of our own emotions. So hopefully these solutions that I recommend can bring you more success in your trading career. And if you like this video, make sure to tap that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help a lot. And also consider checking out the links in the description below of this video, because one of the links is a free link to my Facebook group, which is Push and Profit. It's essentially a community that I'm building of individuals who are interested in trading in the stock market. And in that group, I typically upload a nightly watch list of stocks that offer a potential to make a profit. So there you go. Another reason to check out that free Facebook group. And also don't forget to sign up with Webull, which is another link in the description below, where if you sign up with that link and deposit $100, you will receive a free stock valued up to $1,600. So there you go, pretty much free money. And with that being said, hopefully you're having a beautiful day today, and I'll see you on the next video.